The information you're about to learn, you will not find anywhere else. And that's because since 2018, I have launched over 50 YouTube channels. I've gotten hundreds of millions of views. I've made over $2 million in YouTube ad revenue. When it comes to YouTube, I've experienced and I've seen everything. So with that being said, in this video, I'm gonna be telling you 8 mistakes that may be killing your YouTube channel. Mistake number 1 is posting long form and shorts on the same YouTube channel. Now, if you Google it or you ask ChatGPT, it's gonna tell you it's an amazing idea that you should be posting long form and shorts to grow your channel. That's a fucking lie. Shorts and long form are not only 2 completely different algorithms, but they cater to 2 completely different audiences. And if you fell for that lie, I mean, you could probably see it on your channel today. That would explain why your short form videos get thousands of views, but your long form videos don't even pass 100. Mistake number 2 is posting on a dead YouTube channel. Listen, man, if you're on your 50th upload and not a single one of your videos has gotten over 20,000 views, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, click on your profile picture on the top right, go to YouTube Studio. On the left column over here, click on Analytics, and at the top, click on Content next to Overview. And what you're looking for is the amount of impressions that your channel has gotten in the last 28 days. Not the views, not the average view duration, not the click-through rate, just impressions. So if you have a shit ton of videos or you've been posting for months and the number of impressions on your channel in the last 28 days does not cross 100,000, you need to abandon the YouTube channel. You want to abandon your YouTube channel and start again on a completely fresh email. And listen, I know that sounds drastic, right? No other YouTube coach is going to tell you to do that. But I'm also not gonna bullshit you. I launch about 3 new YouTube channels every single month, and I've been doing that since the beginning of 2026. And I came to the conclusion that for some reason, YouTube treats every email differently. So no matter how good your video quality is, or how good your video idea is, if YouTube doesn't feel like pushing your content, it won't. And there's nothing you can do about it. So to be a little bit more exact, when I launch a YouTube channel, I post 20 videos the first month. After that first month, and after those 20 videos are posted, if my YouTube channel does not have over 100,000 impressions, I leave the email, I log out of it, and I just start again somewhere else. Now, there is something that you can do to fix this or to lower the probability of launching a channel and having it not get impressions. But first, if you looked at your impressions and you did have more than 100,000 and your videos aren't getting pushed and you have low views, that means your videos are dog shit. And the problem is going to be either your CTR or your ABD. Mistake number 3 is not having off-platform presence. One of the best things that you can do in 2026 that not only prevents a shadow ban on impressions, but YouTube also loves to see, is the presence of your brand outside of YouTube on other platforms. So what you're gonna do is create a Facebook, Pinterest, X, and an Instagram account with the same name as your YouTube channel. Once you do that, go back to YouTube Studio. On the left column, you're gonna click on Customization. Then you're gonna scroll down all the way until you see Links. Then you're gonna see this little plus sign, you're gonna click on that. And from here, obviously, start adding every single social media individually. But anyways, moving on to number 4, that is overspending on AI tools. Listen, man, nowadays there's AI tools for everything. They help you script write, they help you create audios, they do thumbnails for you, and it's like, sure, it's pretty cool, you know? I even have my own. It's called Vid Ninjas. But to be honest, you don't really need that shit. You don't need any of them. For thumbnails, just go directly to Gemini, use Nano Banana. For the scripts of your videos, you want to use Claude. Just learn how to build prompts. It's literally not that hard. For the voiceover of videos, just use 11 Labs, and that's pretty much it. That's all you need. You know, same thing goes for courses and communities. I mean, dude, most of the information is already free on YouTube, right? And you know, technically this is me shooting myself in the foot because, you know, I have my own school community, but it really depends. It comes down to how you learn. For example, my school community, it's for people that want to start doing faceless content. In my community, I reveal some of my YouTube channels, including the prompts like for celebrity news, the soccer one I just started and exposed, all of my news YouTube channels. You know, it's more for visual learners, I guess, you know, because there's over 150 video tutorials in my community. Not everybody likes watching video tutorials, right? I guarantee that more than 50% of my members don't even watch the fucking videos. I also do go live every single week. I answer questions, I review channels. I feel like this just kind of turned into an ad. So link is in the description or in the pinned comment. All right, nah, I'm not doing that. That was hilarious. Editor, you can cut that out if you want. That was just a fire ad, fire transition. But yeah, the point is you want to start basic, right? Experience is going to be the best teacher. You don't need to pile up $200, $300 a month on AI tools that all kind of do the same shit. When in reality, you could just do it yourself. You know, all of these tools are primarily convenience. If you're starting from the bottom, I wouldn't even be thinking about convenience. But anyways, moving on to mistake number 5, that is optimizing your videos for SEO, but not optimizing them for AEO. Stay with me because this is gonna be one of the most important ones out of the entire video. So SEO stands for search engine optimization. This is where you spam keywords in the tags of your video, in the description, in the title, and of course with the goal of adding enough keywords that when someone searches something, your video appears at the top. You know, this has been the only way to really get videos pushed in the algorithm or appear in search results. But that is until AI got implemented into almost every single algorithm and created something called answer engine optimization. And here's how it works. Hypothetically, let's say I post a video titled "The Best Smoothie Shops in Las Vegas." And for the entire video, I'm just doing taste tests, right? I'm trying different flavors of smoothies. But in this video, I unintentionally mention the prices and the menu for about 10 seconds. It's not the main focus of the video. It didn't take more than 30 seconds. Again, I mentioned that for only 10 seconds. Well, now when someone asks ChatGPT for the cheapest or best smoothie shops in Las Vegas, AI will scrape the entire transcript of my video looking for an answer. And since I did mention the prices and the menu for about 10 seconds, the AI will use my video as a source and reference to answer that person's question. This is what's called an AI citation, and yes, there is a way to maximize this, which takes me to mistake number 6, and that is not adding net information gain. Nowadays, when a kid has a question, they don't say, "Oh, let me Google it," or "Hey bro, can you Google this?" They say, "Ask ChatGPT." Or, "Hey bro, can you ask AI this for me?" The new generation was not raised to use Google. We were, because that was the only thing that existed. But that's not the case anymore. Go to any high school, go to any middle school, you're gonna see they say, "Oh, ask AI." Nobody Googles things anymore. And Google noticed this. They realized it, they joined the AI race, and they dropped Gemini. And this is a secret to YouTube in 2026, by the way. One of the main jobs that YouTube gave Gemini, or Google, whatever, is to look through videos, scrape the text, and look for answers that it can use in AI overviews. Now, if you're not aware, if you Google something right now, there is a very high probability that the first thing you're going to see is a AI overview, which is pretty much an answer to your question, a direct answer without leading you to your answer. And the way to increase these AI citations or to appear on AI overviews is posting videos with high information gain. And what net information gain is original content. Now, not original to us, but original to the AI. So to sum it up in one sentence, without this being super confusing, the secret of YouTube in 2026 is to create channels on topics that are not covered in video formats. It is focusing on very specific details about something that are not covered typically in other videos. So I know something that would crush 100%, and I'm just gonna throw it out there. Biographies of Olympic snowboarders. Sure, maybe nothing scalable to a crazy amount, but easy 10K a month, at least 1 or 2 months for the year. But yeah, I mean, I'll make a specific video on this topic itself just because it's so broad and a little bit confusing. But anyways, moving on to mistake number 7, that is deleting videos. What a lot of beginners do is that when a video doesn't perform, their first instinct is to delete it. They think, "Oh, the video is bad, I'm just gonna pull it from my channel." You do not want to do that, okay? Because all of the data that YouTube gathered from the audience that clicked on that video, even if it's only a handful, is going to disappear the second you delete the video. That in return is a negative thing. So I wouldn't really delete videos unless you're completely rebranding your channel to something super different. But either way, even then, I would only unlist a video. Never delete them though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I had a few more, but I kind of want to work on that net information gain video now. So I'm going to focus on that instead. If you're someone that wants to take YouTube serious, again, you can click the link in the description or in the pinned comment. You can check out my school community. Nah, whatever. Never mind. I don't feel like promoting. So, all right, I'm just gonna end this video, man.